This gluten-free slow cooker beef and chorizo stew is the perfect winter warmer. It's got all the big flavours of a stew with a little bit of spice as well. And here is how easy it is to make. Now first up, you want to fry off the chorizo. This is really important because it makes it go nice and crispy, and leave the oil in the pan because we're going to use this in a minute to fry the beef off as well. Now you can normally just dump and go a lot of slow cooker recipes, but I always like to fry off the beef and the vegetables when I'm making something like a stew. It just gives it a really rich flavour. So I fried the beef off and I fried off the vegetables. We've got some red onions, some carrots and some mushrooms. All of the details of the recipe, including the ingredients and a link to the full written recipe, are in the description below this video, so don't worry if you're trying to figure out how much is there, it is all below. So tomatoes form the base of the stew, as well as some gluten-free Worcester sauce, or you can use Henderson's relish. Obviously a good glug of red wine is always essential in my eyes for a good stew, and I use a Knorr beef stock pot because they're gluten-free. We've got some dried herbs. I'm using a bit of rosemary and a little bit of smoky paprika. This kind of complements the chorizo and adds a really rich smoky flavour. It is so good. Give it a really good mix, and as you can see, it's not too wet. There's enough liquid that this will kind of thicken up as it cooks. Pop the lid on, leave that to cook all day, and you've got this delicious, rich, smoky stew. Now this is great for batch cooking. You can freeze it and then you can just defrost it on a cold day or when you've got a really busy evening, and it's like a gluten-free hug waiting for you for dinner. I portion mine up with some mashed potato, and I will also link down below a couple of other sides that go really well with this, including my favourite cheesy mashed potato and my air fryer baby potatoes, which are great. If you like this recipe, don't forget the whole thing is in the caption below, and you can check out my channel for more gluten-free recipes and dinner ideas.